we can see one player bending the rules a little bit to get to the line. James Harden did it. And people ask me all the time, are you a James Harden fan? I always say that's bullshit what James been doing. Shai's definitely bending the rules to get to the line. I didn't see Allen Iverson bending the rules to get to the line.
Contact. I think he exaggerates contact.
Jordan, to your point with SGA, he ain't getting the whistle all the time. No, he isn't. That's not going on. What are you talking about? He's not getting the whistle.
Did you not watch got to the line more than Shai? I think
100%.
I mean, but that's different though. It's different.
The way Allen Iverson got to the line, you was fouling the shit out of
y'all
him.
say is y'all call him a free throw merchant, even though he's at the y'all call him a free throw. Y'all call him a free throw merchant, even though he's at the bottom of the league. Not the bottom of the league. He's behind all of the better scorers and getting to the stripe and making free throws. He's at the he's not where Giannis is. Right? He's not where Luka is.
Hold on. Yeah. He don't attack the rim as much as Giannis. I'm not surprised.
That logic
he
doesn't work.
In drives, to be fair.
Which means he does.
That does not mean that.
He doesn't get to the rim like Giannis, but he does.
Like, come on, that does not mean that, Chill.
I'm attacking the paint. Okay,
but hold on. Let's slow down this conspiracy that you or let's slow down this you trying to make this a conspiracy. So what you telling me right now is that Shai don't get the whistle like we think he do. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
Chill.
You are.
Chill, you tripping right now.
Chill. Come on, Chill.
Chill. I don't say this too much, but you're tripping right now.
Because you see some bad calls, which we do. No doubt about that. We'll see him try to get to the rim and fall over, and beep, he gets the whistle on that. You make it sound like that's going on all game, every game. It's not.
It is on every game. Chill.
Going on.
Chill.
I just think you guys undersell how many soft foul calls have been in every single era.
No, I'm not underselling. It is that. But what Chill is trying to sell us is that Shai whistle is not egregious. Chill. He literally had coaches crying. I'm gonna get you fine egregious. He had JB Bickerstaff pissed after the game. He cried to the NBA.
Fair. He gave Detroit one of the most ethical 50s I've seen this year.
You
see that game?
Yeah, I did. But did you see the whistle? But did you see the whistle?
Was it Malik Beasley? He fried. Like,
but did you Mars? He had a beautiful game. Did you see the whistle?
No, I think Shai. I think some players have better whistles than others. I think Shai is one of them. I think Shai has a good whistle. I think Shai.
Oh, he got a great whistle.
Sure, I'm not gonna.
He got the whistle.
I think whatever. No, I don't think he has. I don't think he has the best whistle in the league. But
who got a better whistle?
Have you seen Jalen Brunson's whistle?
Oh, nah, I was just about to say. JB.
But also, too, though,
they right here. They right here. Look,
it's two things we gotta weigh. You gotta weigh the whistle.
Have you seen Jimmy Butler's whistle?
Mark, it's two things you gotta weigh, Marsh. You gotta weigh the whistle that the player gets.
Yeah, that's when Jimmy Butler wants a free throw, he gonna get a free throw.
Now, but to be realistic, Jimmy Butler has a crazy pump fake. Not saying Shai don't either. Jimmy Butler has a crazy pump fake. Like, motherfucker just jump for that shit. And when knowing he not about to shoot it, he can be looking this way.
That's why I say, like, if you guarding Jimmy Butler, just stay down. Like,
Mark, Jimmy Butler free throws, sometimes his whistle is just trash. Most of the time, it's just badass defense. Like, and I agree sometimes with Shai too, though. Sometimes with Shai, it'd be bad defense. We know what that is, though. But sometimes with Shai, it's bad defense, Chill. I'm not gonna argue that. But I'm saying a lot of times the referees watch the game just like us. Shai, you be putting Shai in the box and he's struggling, and then he just do some shit and they call a foul. And it's like, why did you just bail him out of that situation? Why?
I can agree with that. I just think that's true for a lot more players than you're giving it credit for.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Like I'm watching Allen Iverson get to the line right now, and some of these fouls are just not fouls. Well, they're not blatant fouls. Some of them, like I just watched one. He literally just got.
Iverson was great again to the line, right, Mars?
But like every player who's gonna get 10 plus free throws a game, there's gonna be favorable calls in it. I
agree.
Yeah. But we can't no different in that regard, man.
Yes, but we can't go away from the conversation of Chill saying that it like Chill saying that it's the hand checking stuff is going on. I mean, all that stuff is going away. It's not going away. When you can drive hard and I can't put my hands on you. You can drive hard. I can't touch you as you drive because you're gonna fall over. That's not going away.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying that it's going away. But what I am saying is that I can do more today than I could 5-10 years ago. 100% I can do that. And now,
that's what we saying.
If you've fallen over, They don't get the whistle all the time. And I'm not going to argue that they do get
Shai get it all the time, but not Anthony Edwards.
Shai gets to the strike. I'm not going to argue that point. Shai gets to the strike. But all scorers get to the strike. Hey, last one of them. Brian got to the strike.
Agree.
Right. Malone got to the strike.
Yeah, Steph Curry don't shoot that many free throws, but
that's why.
Ask you like if Allen Iverson was 6'6", would he be like the best player?
Equaled out them.
I think we're seeing it right now with Shai. That is 6'6" Allen Iverson. They do a lot of the same stuff. It's very interesting. It's a lot of herky jerky stuff. Do me a favor to anybody out there. Go look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from age 24 to 26, Allen Iverson age 24 to 26. Compare those 3 seasons for each player, and you are going to see how similar some of this stuff is. What's interesting is Allen Iverson got to the line 12 times per 100 possessions. Shai gets to the line 13 times per 100 possessions. You get into the line more than Allen Iverson. You are getting to the line a lot. I do think, though, that he deserves 80% of his foul calls. I think he deserves 80% of them. 20% of them be flagrant, and people get mad because when you do a lot, like when you do a lot of anything, the times when you do it where it's questionable, people try to like build a conspiracy around it. And I think because of social media being around now, and it wasn't really around back then, people just act like those 3 calls that you saw from that 2-week sample size, that's all of them. And that's not all of them. Shai be baiting teams into jumping, pump faking. He's such a patient player, but Iverson was a patient player. Iverson was a shifty player. Iverson was too quick to stop. That's why teams fouled him so much. So I think I think Shai's bend is different. Like their superpower is different. Shai's superpower is flexibility. Iverson's superpower was first step, quickness. But regardless of how you do it,
Shai's
doing
superpower
the
to me is the I would agree to an extent, but for us to try to this is some things that I kind of hate about when we talk about basketball. Like y'all say it like you do know this guy got to the line. Like, yes, but with our own 2 eyes, we can see one player bending the rules a little bit to get to the line. James Harden did it. And people ask me all the time, are you a James Harden fan? I always say that's bullshit what James been doing. Shai's definitely bending the rules to get to the line. I didn't see Allen Iverson bending the rules to get to the line.
Contact. I think he exaggerates contact.
Yeah, he bends the rules to get to the line. Some of those fouls that should be on the floor.
Is exaggerating?
Yes, it is. Some of the fouls that should be on the floor.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Yes, it is bending the rules because if some of those fouls supposed to be on the floor and you shooting it.
My thing is you deserve any foul call you get. Like it or not, ethical or not, you deserve any foul call that you could get. You deserve it. Like your job is to score. Your job is to win the game. Your job is to put yourself in the most favorable position. If I know that I can hook this guy's arm and the ref's gonna give me 2 calls,
that's been in the rules.
Not been in the rules.
I would say you earned it. I wouldn't say you deserve it.
How has that not been in the rules?
How has that not been in the rules? I deserve every dollar I could get.
It's been in the rules.
I think guys do bend the rules. I just don't know if I think Shai's one of them. I think Shai exaggerates content. I think there are times. There's a game against Denver this year where he actively jumps to the sides to draw a foul. Okay. That's bending.
He did that against Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that's the game.
What about when he driving baseline and he falls over?
He's not doing a lot of the hooks that people are doing. Like, he's not doing a lot of that stuff. So like, I think he's more in the bracket of he exaggerates contact more.
A lot of winners cheat.
So he's acting.
I'm sorry to tell you, a lot of winners cheat. A lot of winners cheat. They're bending the rules all the time.
I don't think exaggeration is bending the rules. I think what Trae Young did
baseline and I put my hand out.
I think that's bending the rules. I think what James Harden did is
in the context of the game. If you see that they're being super physical, you know, everybody wants to cry conspiracy. Oh, LeBron, he teamed up. KD, oh, that's he's a snake. Shaq, he's too big. We don't have anyone who can stop him. Yeah, when you're great at something and you do it a lot, people complain because that's what people do. Shai is great at stopping on a dime and forcing defenders off balance, jumping into players. But if that's the way the rules are going to be played, do we play the game to win or not? Because if he's not doing it,
of course,
because he's worried about the grip.
Hold on. Because if you know that you can't, this is the part that like where we kind of misunderstand each other. If you know I can run full speed at you, and the moment you put your hand out, the ref is gonna call a foul. So I go drive baseline full speed, a natural defender. Anytime somebody's in your vicinity, you want to touch them.
Okay.
So as soon as you drive full speed, you touch my shoulder, I shoot it and fall out of bounds, knowing I wasn't going to shoot that fucking
Jordan,
shot in the first place.
Everybody can do that.
That's been in the rules.
But everybody can do that.
Because everybody don't get that call.
Jordan,
everybody don't get that
call. That's not Shai's fault.
Jordan,
I didn't say it's his fault. I'm just saying the whistle is. That's why the whistle is Hall of Fame.
Jordan,
okay,
let me give you an example.
And I agree with that. I agree
because if nobody we saw Anthony Edwards try to do the same shit Shai did in the in the conference finals. They wasn't giving Anthony Edwards them calls. They get that shit to Shai.
Because
like that's what I'm saying.
It's
not about being better at it. It's just that's just what they want to call.
Well,
like
he's
that's
obviously
just what it
better
is.
at it. It's not a conspiracy. Okay, I'll give you an example.
How are you better at getting? How are you better at that?
Jordan,
because the ref choose to call that, and then he don't choose to call it.
I'm selling it more than you are.
Clearly,
I'm 100% selling
some
it more.
guys sell calls more. Okay,
that's what SGA. And on top of that, let's not act like SGA doesn't play.
Bro, they will call the same call on the floor.
How many threes does Anthony Edwards take? Takes a ton of threes. Takes a ton of threes.
I thought you said free throws.
Okay, sure.
I thought
Shai takes a lot of mid-range shots. He takes a lot of middies.
Okay, and which shot are you way more likely to get fouled on? The one where you got a defender on your hip and another one closing in, out of control.
How many times do you see fouls on mid-range shots that you see on threes?
Dude, it's much easier. It's much
definitely
easier
less on threes than on mid-range.
It's probably not less on threes because they don't take mid-range shots. That's why it's probably more.
The most common.
I'm talking about around the
NBA on a 3-point shot. In my again, this is an eye test, obviously not an analytics thing. Is probably a sloppy closeout. That's probably
from where? From where?
Well, that's the thing. Shai's offense is self-generated. So whether you foul him at the 3-point line or the 2-point line, it's usually his offense. He's not a catch and shoot corner guy. He's not PJ Tucker.
I'm willing to bet, and I'm pretty sure one of y'all can look it up. Shai probably get more fouls driving to the basket than he do on his stop and pop 3-pointers.
I'm not.
First of all,
I don't even have to look that up. Yes.
Yeah. First of all, not that many people. Yeah, but not that many. I don't know what basketball y'all been watching. Not that many people foul you on a mid-range jump shot. They don't even know when you're gonna shoot it.
And they
be fouling Shai on it though.
And they foul you even less on the three.
When he pump fake.
Shai get but think about it. A lot of times too, Shai get fouled. Shai will actually be the one fouling you, but bait you into getting the foul call. How many times do we see Shai push off somebody and they're trying not and they're trying? Yeah, he'll initiate the contact. Like all of that. Like
I don't know if it's clear. I don't have a problem with his shoulder. I don't have a problem with that shoulder bump that Shai does. I think that's legal. But when I'm saying is
if it's a shoulder, it's legal. When you're extending that arm.
Now, when he do that forearm, that's a little. I don't understand that call. I don't understand
finals where he blatantly just pushed him. It was like a stiff arm where
they called the foul. They called the foul on the defender though.
He did one to Jaden McDaniels where he like tripped Jaden McDaniels over.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that was disgusting.
But hold on, Mars. He better Anthony Edwards at it. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
But there is a skill to being able to draw fouls, and Shai
agree.
Shai is good enough at being subtle. So like that.
I agree with the 80-20% that I think that was you gave that analogy. 80.
No, that was Penn said.
Okay, I agree with the 80-20, but 20% is a big ass gap. Like that's a lot. Like that is a lot when it comes to percentages.
I think when we don't like players, or I'm not saying you don't like Shai. I'm saying when we are against a player's success, we will often nitpick to death the 20% and act like it's 50%. So my question to you,
I disagree with that. I'm a fan of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't know why you think I'm not a fan of him.
I'm gonna ask you this: if I'm holding the basketball like this, right? If I'm holding the basketball like this, and I pull it down, and you put your hand on top above the basketball, and I pull up and I force a foul, is that ethical?
I mean, it's a
like
foul.
Like if you kind of got your arm on my arm,
if you don't try to move your hand, that's a foul. But if you
I wasn't going to take the shot, but I felt your arm and I just pulled it up, and the ref called you for a foul because it was obvious and your body language looked guilty as hell. Is that ethical for you, or is that just stupid defense being manipulated?
That's stupid defense. I always say there's no way you're supposed to be resting your hand on somebody.
Some people are upset with that. Some people are upset with that. Some people are upset with that. It's the same thing with Shai. I'm telling you, people have a hard time understanding why Shai is so unstoppable in the mid range. But I promise you, like, coaches are trying to stop this guy and they can't. Defenders are trying to stop him. OG trying to stop him. Herb Jones. No one can stop him. Why? Because he has like this relentless bag of counters and he's never off balance. It's like Jokic, Shai, Luka. Balance, balance, balance. Almost like balance matters in the NBA. Almost like barefoot training might help you, right? Giannis is also a master of balance, by the way. It's like every great scorer you look at it's a balance equation. So what I'm saying is like how he stays on balance and how patient he is in that mid post. He is going to draw a foul at some point, and it's a lot of jump shots. It's on a lot of jump shots because often he'll beat his man, but he doesn't beat it like with bursts like Ja. So he got the defender on his hip, and if he feels that pressure, the proprioception, that word that I brought up last time with Shai, the proprioception is next level. He feels you, he'll pull up, you'll bump right into him. People say, "Oh, foul baiting," because it looks stupid. It looks like I don't understand. Well, why is that a foul? What could the defender have done? People call it foul baiting when they think the defense couldn't do anything about it. That's the problem. It's not that it's not ethical.
So is he foul baiting or is he not? I just want to know because
he is using the rule.
We want to like
you are not allowed to. Yo,
yes, he is, but he's doing it within the rule.
In order to stop me,
because we do
if in order to stop me, you got to keep your hand on my arm because I'm so shifty, so I got so many counters.
You're going full speed at me driving baseline. A natural defender always gonna put his hand up. But the fact that I touch your shoulder a little bit and you shoot that moment and fall out of bounds, knowing that's not a real shot, and the referee say 2 shots is bullshit. That's not a.
But if I can feel,
if you want to call a foul, call it on the floor. Don't call that a shooting foul. That's not a shooting foul.
Shai draws a lot of fouls that get called on the floor, to be fair. More than most.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he didn't. I didn't say he didn't.
I'm just saying.
Which is exactly where I was going because I think, if I'm not mistaken, y'all can straighten me out. I think Shai led the league in free throws last season.
Which means to me. Free throws made. I think Giannis
had Zion. Not Zion. Giannis attempted the most, but he shoots.
Okay. So with that being said, the amount of free throws that the amount, and I think he was in the top 5 in attempts.
In fairness, Giannis is also fouled a lot intentionally. That's
100% because he's not as good at the stripe as
because you'd rather him shoot free throws than get to the rim.
Right.
Yes, absolutely, because he's not as good at the stripe. What I'm saying, though, Jordan, is as much as Shai gets to the stripe and as much as he gets the whistle, those guys like him, Giannis, they could probably get the whistle even more, but they don't. Just like Shaq could have got the whistle more. Just like Dirk could get the whistle more. Just like any of those great scorers could get the whistle a lot more than they do. They just don't.
I'm going to just be honest. Because the referee not finna call it like they finna call what Shai does. Shaq can get the whistle every single time if the referee sat there and looked at how many people slapped Shaq in the face, slapped him on the arm. Shaq would literally shoot the most free throws in NBA history. Giannis get fouled damn near on every drive. They're not going to call it every time. But they comfortable with calling for Shai, though.
But they don't call it on Shai every time. I think
not every time, but also because Shai shoots more. Hold on, because Shai shoots more jump shots than them too. By the way, he shoots way more jump shots, so he's able to do that. That's why. But for Shaq not to get the most free throws in NBA history, don't you think that's a little crazy?
Not really, because he's not a good free throw shooter. So I just get him to the free throw line. I mean, I remember games when. Yeah, I remember games when Shaq went to the free throw line and shot 30 free throws, shot 39 free throws. Yes, shot 28 free throws.
He probably could do that every game.
Yeah, and they do it because they wouldn't be fouling Shaq nearly as much if Shaq was a 75% free throw shooter. If he was an 80% free throw shooter, they would just eat the bucket.
Shaq, one of them guys.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with the referee looking at a foul and saying that's a foul. That ain't got nothing to do with that. The referee can look. We can look at Shaq get hacked and they don't call nothing. Shaq, when he
some guys for sure get officiated differently. Some guys, and Shaq's one of them.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, like
LeBron's another one who gets officiated differently. When you have physical advantages,
what way do LeBron get officiated differently?
LeBron's whistle has not been.
Oh, I was about to say. I was about to say because LeBron don't really get a crazy whistle like that.
LeBron gets fouled a lot more than his free throw numbers would suggest. Wilt Chamberlain was another one, surprisingly enough.
Great scorers.
I think they spoke about that.
Yeah, but while LeBron,
Allen Iverson got fouled a lot. Kobe got fouled a lot. Shai gets fouled a lot. Giannis gets fouled a lot. What's interesting to me, though, Jordan, I think the reason people are always upset about the Shai stuff is the reason I got so much pushback 7-8 months ago when I started putting in conversations with Steph and Kobe and saying that he was having that caliber of a season. And now it's like everyone's like, yeah, I get it. He had that kind of caliber season. Between the ages of 24 and 26, I am fascinated by this. Who do you think was more efficient in terms of true shooting percentage? Giannis or Shai?
No idea.
Giannis and Shai between 24 and 26.
Giannis.
Probably Giannis.
Giannis shoots. No, you gotta think about this.
Giannis shot 63% true shooting.
Giannis doesn't shoot the three, and he sucks from the free throw line.
Yep.
So I'd probably say they're about even.
63% versus 63.3% for Shai. Right? But the crazy part to me is how often Shai is doing this off of jump shots.
I hate true shooting. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Well, remember, one shoots 90% from the line, one shoots 60. Like you guys.
I know, but I'm just saying, I just hate that shit. Like
you could hate the game, man. But I'm telling you, like in terms of just efficiency, this is not a player who can be stopped. And we don't treat him like a player who can't be stopped. But ask the players who are actually defending him, be like, yo, we having as hard a time defending this guy as those guys were having defending Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a player that defended him quite a while. You know, I asked him about the same thing. You know,
did he get cooked? Did he get cooked?
I don't know.
He for real though.
What player?
You know what he said?
Yeah, what player you talking about?
You talking about Pat Bev?
Drench, man. What player are you talking
about? I seen Herb Jones do a hell of a job on Shai. I seen Scottie Pippen Jr. do a hell of a job on Shai.
But that's what Penn said. But hold on, I'm just saying I seen a player guard him, and this is what he said. Yeah, it's hard to guard him when he getting that bullshit. That's what he said. I swear to God, it's hard to guard him.
Sounds like a hater to me.
What's the game?
I know hater. It's just like the bottom line. It's like, bro. Yeah. I mean, he thinks Shai is probably the best player in the NBA.
Anthony Edwards
said that bullshit.
Anthony Edwards said that.
Yeah, but
I don't know if Ant's ever played the Thunder and not complained about free throws.
Yeah, but to what extent does that matter, though? He's gonna get it. No matter
the reason why
we complain about it.
The reason why it matters. The reason why it matters, Ron, is because if I'm one of the better guards in the game, I'm one of the better two guards in the game. In fact, most of y'all up here tell me Anthony Edwards is the best two guard in the game. Well, if I'm the best two guard in the game, that dude getting the whistle, I should be getting the whistle too.
Well, you're not. I'm SGA. I get the whistle. I'm gonna fry your ass every time with this whistle.
You can't guard him.
Complain about it.
What? Like it don't. Whether you think you can guard me or not,
really can't guard him because we do. He gonna get that bullshit.
Yeah, like whether you think you can guard me or not, or whether you're capable of guarding me or not, I got this whistle in my back pocket.
Yeah, it don't
no matter what. So it don't matter whether I'm foul baiting, whether the call's deserved, whether whatever it is, whether I'm manipulating the defense, I got the whistle.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Ron.
Like,
watch the Lakers versus Celtics finals. Kobe was getting hacked like a motherfucker. They wasn't calling that shit. Like
I'm watching Shai. I'm watching all of Shai's shooting fouls this year. I'll be mad as hell too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying he's not getting fouled.
But come on, bro.
If I was out there competing against him, I'll be mad as hell.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what he said. I mean, I'll probably tell y'all in the chat who it was, but that's what he said. He said, bro, you can't guard him when you get in that bullshit. It's like it's nothing you can do. Like zero.
Like if I watch this and slow it down, like I'm sure I'll see fouls.
You can nitpick a foul, but you can do that on every play.
But like really and truly, like when you're there in the heat of battle and you're live action, everything's going full speed, and these are the fouls he be getting, I can understand people being mad about it. I can definitely understand it.
And you know what's so crazy about Shai too? And you know what's crazy about Shai too? People get mad. He don't give a shit. He goes straight to the line.
That's my game.
For sure, yeah.
And shoot the free throw and don't give a damn. He don't even show no emotion to it. He just, I'm going to the line. See ya. Going straight to the line.
Watched Iverson, studied Kawhi. Yep. I'm seeing a lot of blend of a lot of greats in him.
Yeah, Shai really lying to y'all. Shai really studied Sleepy Floyd, boy. Them boys, that shit. That's really who he studied. Them boys play exactly alike, boy. The same style dribble.
Shai's most egregious, like the only thing I hold against Shai my entire life, the only thing I hold against him. He did say Kobe Bryant was better than Michael Jordan and LeBron James. He got Kobe as his GOAT. He got Kobe as his GOAT.
2, Mike 3. He could.
It's no way in hell Mike is ever a number 3 on a goddamn basketball list.
He said Kobe is Mike, but
he lied. Look. Hey, look, Allen Iverson made a heartfelt Dear Kobe post, and he couldn't even lie like that. That boy said, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Mike number 1." Kobe number 2.
Yeah, but Mike was like AI is like idol. So
yeah, and Kobe was busting AI ass taking titles from him.
But also in that video, Allen Iverson said Kobe. Allen Iverson said in that video Kobe would say Mike number 1. So
Maybe Kobe would.
He did.
But Shai ain't Kobe.
Did he say it?
He
I don't
did.
know.
Well, find the video of him saying it, and then
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm not.
I've seen Kobe say quite a few times it was him. But like everyone.
But did Kobe ever say Bron was better?
Let me
you
say
ain't
it
never
this
ever.
way.
You ain't never heard
Chill. Hey, Chilltown, huh?
You ain't never heard Kobe say that shit, boy.
Not that I've heard. I'm not gonna say he never said something, but I ain't heard it.
Growing up,
I think Bron is better than Kobe, but I think Kobe was spanked Bron in the finals.
If Michael Jordan is nice to you, it's because he's not threatened by you. That's what I've gathered from 25 plus years, 30 years of watching Michael Jordan and studying Michael Jordan is if he's helping you, it's because he knows you can't pass him. He helped Kobe a lot.
I don't think that's why
he's not helping LeBron. So
LeBron probably never asked him for help.
Should have.
That's Bron's fault. He probably never. Bron felt like Mike was hating on him. That's what he sounded like he said in the interview.
Dear Mike, how do I avoid going to a game 7? Dear Mike, how do I avoid?
I've heard a lot of players say that you can reach out to Mike and Mike talks back to you. Like I've heard plenty of players.
How do I avoid going to a game 7? What kind of question is that? Get better, little nigga.
I don't know.
How do I avoid going to a game 7?
3 games. Just don't lose 3 games.
Hey, Morris, maybe don't try to use game 1 to try to figure the other team out. Maybe go win game 1. I don't know.
I don't understand that fill out game shit. The fuck we filling out for?
And the fact that we've as a community, we've just allowed that to just be the narrative. Anytime a LeBron team loses game 1, it's just oh yeah, feel like game. Like
I hate when they say that shit. I be like, bro,
you just allowed that to be cool.
What was that conversation even?
Guys just saying he's throwing a game in the playoffs, and everyone's like, oh yeah, okay. That's just weird, but I mean, I guess.
I don't
like Bron got to shake game 1.
LeBron went to the finals against a healthy Spurs team that was just way better than his team. I actually watched the 91 finals back the other day because I was a little kid and I hadn't revisited it very much. And I watched an entire series. Very good. And I did you know in game 5, Worthy was out, Scott was out. What?
And it was
James Webby had an ankle injury in that series.
Yep, and Mike spanked that.
He had it coming in. I think he re-hurt it in game 1 or game 2.
Man, listen,
it was game 3.
And then it flared up in game 3 when they ended up they lost in overtime.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When it come down to a winner, you don't give a shit how you win. Ain't no such thing as you only won because of this. I don't give a damn if I won by 0.2 of a point. Nigga, I won. I'm a winner. You gotta be miserable. You a loser.
Michael went through a gauntlet in the East to get to the finals every year. So I don't care. Like people always bring up the finals opponents, but who he really played. Well, I mean, yeah, he played some good players. But
was up there.
He had to play through a gauntlet in the East, and that's more than I can say for LeBron.
There you go.
But I do think that the finals record thing is a little bit. It's a little bit messed up.
LeBron has played.
It's a little bit messed up,
and they smoked him. It is what it is, bro. He got smoked, but it is what it is.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.